And had you received, since these people told you that they knew where your folks lived and they had all your information, had you then or have you ever been threatened by them? Have they contacted you in any way?
I believe they have. Somebody has contacted me when I was still in jail in California. I received 2 threats on my life, and I don't know how these notes get passed around jails. I've never figured out the full system. I haven't spent enough time yet, but there are ways that notes can get passed between inmates or from the outside to the inside and vice versa without, just under the radar of officers and things like that. And of course it's against the rules, and it's
So you
punishable.
received, tell me about the threats.
They were 2 threats saying that
On
that
paper?
on paper, and that I need to be careful when I come to Arizona because, you know, just sort of a watch your back kind of thing.
What did the note say?
The note said, don't forget what was told to you and don't say anything. And so it was
Who gave you those notes?
There's,
You don't have to give me a name, just tell me how the note came to you.
there's only one way that it came to me, could have come to me, and it was through material that comes into our, without naming the person, material that comes into our cell, and it was folded within this material.
Okay.
And there's, usually notes are passed all the time. So there was one note folded up with my name on it, and they're like, "Oh, here, Jodi, you got a note." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." And I opened it up, and it just started shaking, and it was like, "Oh gosh." And everyone's like, "What did your note say? What did your note say?" And then someone's like, "What did your note say?" I said, "Oh, just something stupid," and I just kind of didn't. I just ripped it up.
You ripped it up?
Yes.
Didn't you think it might be important to save it to show
Yes.
the cops and the detectives? In fact, I am still being threatened by these 2 people who allegedly committed this crime?
Yes, and I absolutely regret that. These notes came within days of my arrest, and I think still that I was just very scared for my family. And it's only now that I'm speaking out about this because I just need to have faith that the Lord is not going to put them in harm's way because I decided to do, obviously a little late, but I decided to do the right thing and tell what I knew. Because the reason I'm sitting here is because I didn't do the right thing, is because I didn't go to the police right away. I didn't call 911 right away. I didn't go to a neighbor's house.